op 'n gepaste wyse. So kom ons sit net so en dan bid ons saam. Hemelse Vader, baie dankie dat ons vanoggend na U toe kan kom en dankie Here dat ons weet dat sonder U hierdie geleentheid nie moontlik sou gewees het nie. Here, dankie dat ons vanoggend vir U kan sê dankie dat U ons uitgespaar het en dankie dat U die canola laat groei dit vandag, Here. Dankie dat U vandag saam met een en elk gaan, elke spreker, elkeen wat sy tyd opgeoffer het om vandag saam met ons te kan wees. Ons wil U vanaat om vir U al die lof, al die eer en al die aanbidding te gee. En seën ons nou in Jesus magtige naam. Amen. So ek gaan nou vir Toneel vra, my kollega, om verder met die program te gaan. Kom ons gee vir haar lekker hande klap. Julle moet eens lekker stil sit.
Good morning everyone. Thank you very much to Sylvania Olivier, one of my favorite colleagues, I must say. As mentioned, I'm Toneel Martinez. Thank you for everyone that made today possible. So I'm part of the agronomy team and we deal with, as you can see, this beautiful canola standing here. So every year coming through Bredasdorp, it gives me a lot of pride. When you see the green and gold, it really inspires you. It makes you feel like South Africa, né? The green and gold, the beautiful green and gold. So it brings a lot of pride to us, and it's a real symbol of the hard work and dedication that goes into providing for our country. So to all the farmers and everyone that is a role player, just once again, thank you. Just to observe all protocol, the bathrooms, you'll see the bathrooms is as you drove down, there is a stall for the bathrooms, so just be aware of that. There will also be refreshments later on during the day when there's a break, a light snack, and then there is drinks and coffees as well. Just to welcome all our speakers, so I will be going down the list now. So it's MEC Dr. Ivan Meyer, a man with a very large portfolio, the MEC of Agriculture, Economic Development, as well as Tourism. With his entourage, I'm not sure if Mr. Daryl Jacobs will be here and Mr. Jerry Aries. So just once again, welcome to them for their hard work. They will be here shortly before 11. So when they arrive, we will just also give them a chance to address the crowd. Then to Jobs Fund as well, in their absence, thank you to them. The Managing Director of Soil, Mr. Kelly Becker from Southern Oil, who is a dedicated driver to sustainable future in edible oil markets. Welcome to him. We have, where is he? Morning, sir. Can we just give him a round of applause? And then we have a key role player, Mr. Aaron Sareling and his team. Procurement executive executive at Sikalo Foods with his team. So without Sikalo's partnership, the canola would not be celebrated here today. So thank you to Sikalo and their team for making today possible as well. And then we have a rose between the thorns, Mrs. Tsolofelo. We need to give her a proper round of applause. Good morning, Mrs. Tsolofelo. Our relationship manager at SEFTA and the team that came with us. So welcome to Ambrose, welcome to all of our members that came with her. And thank you for celebrating our third year of our relationship, which was this year. Thank you for everyone in their team and the hard work that's gone in from their side. And then we also would like to say welcome to Mr. Lawrence Bale. Mr. Lawrence Bale, where is he? Good day, Mr. Lawrence, the president at SANACO, South African National Apex Co-op. Very much welcome. And on that note, we also would like to welcome all our other input suppliers. So from AECI, Mr. Willie Bester. Where's Mr. Willie Bester? And then our case representatives, also Mr. Willie van der Skyf. They were not here, but no worries, there will be another representative from their side. As you can hear, when it comes to suppliers, we try to stick to the Willies, ne? We try to, we collect them. So you'll see with the case representatives, thank you for your beautiful red spray that we have here. They've been showing off, and We would also like to welcome our Cape Agulhas Municipality Executive Mayor, Mr. Raymond Ross, who will also be attending later on. And then the deputy is here. Deputy Mayor, you may just wave at the crowd. There we go. And then our Forfarmers board, Mr. Zulukaba and Mr. Vuyani. Good morning, board members, as well as Mr. Bastian. Good morning, good morning. And no, I need a proper round of applause for them. They've been working very hard. And then lastly, we would like to, and the rest of the Forfarmers team. You'll see everyone there in the back with the green caps on. There we are. Thank you for the excitement on their side. And we also have Albert Meiberg High School or Secondary School. You can just give us a stand there and a nice round of applause for Albert Meiberg. Good morning. They had a very nice exhibition there. They had a look at the canola. So if you have any questions, ask them. They know it all. Yeah, so that's all from my side regarding the protocol. Sylvina, just a closing word from your side?
Nee, Teniel, ek wil net vir jy sê, ons moet die insetverskaffers, baie belangrik, die saad, kunsmis en die kontrakteurs, die gif en die mechanisasie, elkeen van julle speel 'n baie belangrike rol en dit is uiters belangrik dat ons julle op die hande moet dra en 'n belangrike verhouding met julle bou. Op hierdie oomblik gaan ek onmiddellik gee vir die deputy mayor, Karen, mevrou Karen. Kom ons gee vir haar 'n lekker handeklap.
Thank you very much. I must be honest, I enjoy these moments when the mayor can't make it. And I got along, he usually has like a 4-page speech and he gave it to me, but I'm not going to, I like to speak from my heart. And I must say, I see there's lots of protocol in the room, and I'm very grateful that they've covered all of that. And welcome to all of the farmers and the locals that are here. One of the most exciting things about my position and my job hasn't been fighting in council with opposition or with the mayor. It's been about being part of the agricultural community. I'm a city slicker. And it's been so educational and inspirational to be part now of an agricultural community. And I see Dr. Ivan Mayer not here yet, but it was nice to speak to him yesterday and see that he's in our corner, that he's mitigating all the possible side effects and implications of the tariffs that America is imposing on us, or Trump's imposing on us. So good luck to all of the farmers. I'm hard sort of heard from my good friend Jan Wessels that it wasn't good rain in August. I don't know, can I have a second on that? How was the rain in August? Good for canola or not? So? No rain. So welcome to everybody, and the Cape Agulhas municipality is obviously 100% behind agriculture. It is our source of income. It's something we want to, excuse the pun, we'd like to grow. And very much thank you for Forfarmers. Of all the exciting things I've learned, they have also pointed out to me where the lay of the land is. Welcome very much, very welcome to everybody. Thank you for coming, and thank you for having me as second best here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Karen. We'll be starting off our program. Just for everyone's notice, can the Umhlaba co-op members just stand and thank you. Thank you. I think we have 2 others there. You can just come to the front for us. Don't be too shy. Don't be too shy. Yeah. You can just come into the stand, thank you. Azai, julle moet 'n mooi smile, nee. Kom Mrs. Mary. Dankie. Moet nou nie wegkruip nie, We can give them a nice round of applause. These are our co-op members.
Ek sê vanoggend groot baie dankie vir ons almal wat die moeite geag het om hier te kan wees. Dankie onze ministers. Julle sien ons het u hand nodig. En ek sê baie dankie vir almal. Al ons boere in Bredasdorp in die Weskaap. Ek sê vir julle baie dankie vir die ondersteuning en spesiaal vir meneer Basjan. Baie dankie.
Thank you to Mrs. Mary Mertz. Thank you for Umhlaba Co-op for coming up to the front. So if anyone sees them in the streets, you know that you've seen where the canola grows. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so I would just like to ask Mr. Kelly Becker, Managing Director of Soil, just to address us on the canola industry and give us a bit of an overview. Thank you, Mr. Kelly Becker.
Nee, wat? Goeiemôre almal. Net gou eers, is almal gemaklik met Afrikaans? Is dit reg? Ook is dit reg? Okay. Ek kan nou nie lekker die slide sien van hierdie kant af nie. Is my groot voorreg om julle voor te stel aan Southern Oil. Ons het maar gegroei saam met die ontstaan van die canola bedryf en gegroei saam met die canola bedryf. Ek dink in die eerste jare was die canola bedryf se ekonomie van skaal het net nie bestaan nie. Die bedryf was te klein. So dit was vir ons baie belangrik om die bedryf gegroei te kry, dat ons die ekonomie van skaal kon deurkry. Ons wil vir julle meer detail gee deur die loop soos hoe die bedryf gegroei het. In die laaste 5 jaar het die bedryf absoluut uit sy nate uitgebars, wat 'n baie positiewe en goeie storie is, en ek dink die rede daarvoor is maar primêr die boere het begin geld maak met canola. Dit was ons oogmerk. Ons het vir 20 jaar lank hard gewerk om dit reg te kry. Ons is baie dankbaar dat ons op daai punt kon kom dat canola in sy eie reg 'n winsgewende gewas is vir boere. Op hierdie stadium is dit 'n belangrike deel van gewasverbouing vir 'n graanboer in die Suid- en Weskaap. Hierdie is moeilik. Ek gaan net so 'n bietjie die kant toe staan dat ek kan sien wat op die skerm is. Okay, net so die Southern Oil se samestelling. Dit word 60% besit deur Sentraal Suid Koöperasie. Dis die koöperasie wat van Swellendam af oos opereer. Dan is ons baie bevoorreg om 'n lekker bemagtigingsstruktuur te hê. 18% van die aandele word deur 'n swart werknemerstrust besit. En dan 15% van die aandele word deur 'n empowerment wat ons noem 'n development trust besit. Nou die beneficiaries van daai trust is plaaswerkers van canola produsente. Dis ook 'n mooi storie, en wat ons tipies met daai trust, met die inkomste die trust is doen, ons doen intervensie met opvoeding by plaaskole. So ons het 'n program waar ons numeracy en literacy intervention doen. Ons noem die program Canolees en Canotel. En dit is met goeie resultate. So ons beoog om oor tyd dit redelik uit te rol en met 'n groter impak te kry, maar ons sien reeds 'n aansienlike impak daar. En dan is daar nog soveel kleiner aandeelhouers, en dan het ons 'n besigheid in Mosambiek wat coconut pers en coconutolie produseer. Kan maar aangaan. Daar is so 'n vinnige grafiekie van die produksie van wêreld dis oilseeds wêreldwyd 20 jaar terug en nou, en wat dit basies vir jou sê is daar's geweldige groei in oliesaadproduksie. Die mark het byna verdubbel van 380 miljoen ton na 660 miljoen ton. Dis astronomiese groei. Jy weet, dit is persentasie gewys by die 80% groei oor 20 jaar. So dis lekker. Meeste van julle is ook koringprodusente. Julle is almal frustreerd met lae koringpryse, maar dit is maar omdat die koringmark groei nie. Koringmark is staties, hierdie mark groei. 'n groot deel daarvan is biodiesel. Biodiesel is verantwoordelik vir 20% van die vraag wêreldwyd. Dit dryf die vraag, maar die voedselverbruikkant groei ook. So dis maar hoe die hektare groei, die groenlyn en die produksie, julle kan sien die yield opbrengs per hektaar groei wêreldwyd. So die produktiwiteit groei, so dis wat maak dat die rooi lyn vinniger groei bo die res. Okay. Die grafiek aan die linkerkant wys vir jou hoe die produksie en die vraag gegroei het oor die afgelope aantal jare. Julle sal sien dat die produksie die laaste 2 jaar bietjie meer gegroei het as die groei in verbruik, en dis wat maak dat die eindvoorrade bietjie besig is om hoër te raak. Dit hou die pryse relatief onder druk. Dis waar ons nou is. Ons kan onderskei tussen meel en olie. Die proteïenpryse is meer onder druk. Soja produksie veral is hoog. Soja voorrade is baie hoog. Ja, die proteïenmark is baie oorversadig, maar aan die oliekant is daar nog redelik vraag. Deels ook, dink, ons kom by 'n volgende slide waar ons dit sal sien. Julle kan maar aangaan. Hierso is dit baie duidelik, ja. Dis die groei in vraag. Die groen is die biodiesel en die rooi is die groei in die oliemark. So julle sal sien die laaste jare die groei in biodiesel 'n bietjie afgeneem. Dis maar winsgewendheid. Oliepryse is laag relatief tot kookoliepryse. En dan onsekerheid as gevolg van Trump se beleid. Trump is duidelik nie 'n groot ondersteuner van biosecurity en wat in die wêreld gebeur, die groen omgewing gebeur nie. Hy wil olie uit die grond uitpomp. So hy sit die hele bedryf met sy beleid veroorsaak hy baie onsekerheid. En dis wat die mark daar beïnvloed. Voedselbedryf is sterk, groei is daar. Hierdie is die Suid-Afrikaanse balans. Ek neem aan die syfertjies is vir julle te klein om te lees. Maar waarop het neerkom is Suid-Afrika tradisioneel so 300.000 ton se 300.000 ton se olie ingevoer. Sagte olie praat ons van, dis sonneblom, soja en canola. Sonneblomolie is 'n groot komponent daarvan, dit word nog steeds ingevoer, maar die soja komponent het ons basies vervang met 'n groeiende soja produksie plaaslik en ook 'n groeiende canola produksie plaaslik. So vandag word daar nie meer sonneblom of canola olie ingevoer nie, dit word alles plaaslik geproduseer. So dis 'n mooi storie. Ons het eintlik maar invoervervanging gedoen en ons supply nou die mark met 'n baie gesonder produk. So ons kyk ook terselfdertyd na die welsyn van ons mense. Terwyl ons, jy weet, die invoere verminder het. Die meelmark is baie dieselfde storie. Is ons al daar is nog olie, gaan net die volgende slide. Ja. Hierso kan julle dit baie duidelik sien. Die groot groen blok bo is die plaaslike produksie. Die plaaslike produksie van meel het geweldig gestyg oor die laaste 15 jaar eintlik maar. Imports het van 1.2 miljoen ton gedaal eintlik maar tot 0 toe vandag. Jy weet, ons voer nog 'n bietjie in, maar dis baie seisoonaal en net teen die kus, maar ons uitvoere is meer as ons invoere. So ons is op hierdie stadium basies 'n netto uitvoerder van proteïenmeel. Ook 'n baie groot suksesstorie. En dis beide die soja bedryf en die canola bedryf wat baie mooi gegroei het. So dis hoe die binnelandse mark lyk. Ons werk hard om nog markte oop te maak. Ons gaan nou praat oor die tempo van groei. Okay. Dis 'n bietjie inligting oor pryse, dis plaaslike pryse. Net dat julle kan sien, ek dink die blou lyn is Safex. Die rooi en die groen of oranje en groen lyne is invoerpariteit en uitvoerpariteit. So julle kan groot fluktuasies sien en sien waar Safex ver onder uitvoerpariteit trade by tye en weer optree tot by invoerpariteit. So daar's geweldige fluktuasies. Op hierdie stadium is Safex sojabone redelik goedkoop. As jy na canola kyk, die rooi lyn is die Mildorprys relatief tot invoerpariteit en uitvoerpariteit. Ons maak seker ons bly bo uitvoerpariteit. So ons probeer, jy weet, daar's maar redelik pryswisseling, maar daar's 'n meer stabiele mark as wat jy tipies op die beursverhandelde pryse sien. Okay. Dis 'n grafiek wat vir julle aandui hoe ons kapasiteit gegroei het soos die produksie gegroei het. Zander, ons agronomiese hulpbronbestuurder, gaan nou vir julle 'n bietjie meer vertel oor van die produksiekant. Maar julle sal sien hoe die kurwe lyk en daar waar die stippellyn is ons kapasiteit, daar waar die produksie bo die stippellyn uitgaan was ons produksie meer as die kapasiteit. Dit vat net 'n bietjie langer om kapasiteit te skep. So ons is nou by 2025, dis die blokkie wat omsirkel is. Dis die laaste jaar wat ons voorsien dat ons agter kapasiteit sal wees. So ons het redelik kapasiteit geskep. Van volgende jaar af het ons voldoende perskapasiteit om nog 'n bietjie groei te akkommodeer en jy weet alles gemaklik te kan pers binnelands. Tot op die stadium het ons 'n bietjie saad uitgevoer. Ons het seker gemaak daar lê nie surplus in die mark rond nie en redelike goeie uitvoermarkte gevestig wat ook jy weet goeie inkomste verdien het. Hierdie is nou al deel van Zander se aanbieding, so ek gaan hom vra om 'n bietjie verder met julle te praat oor die landboukant van die besigheid en 'n bietjie meer oor ons handelsmerke ook.
Dankie Kelly. Okay julle, ja, so ek is Zander. Ek bestuur die landboudeel by Soil. Ek gaan sommer net aangaan. So daar kan julle baie mooi sien die groen bars is alles die hektare en dan die oranje as die tonne en dan die rooi stippellyntjie is die opbrengs. So julle sal sien van 2019 tot nou toe het ons astronomiese groei gesien. Ek het 2017 by Soil begin en net van toe af tot nou toe, een van ons grootste voordele wat ons seker gekry het is beter kultivars. Ja, die boerdery se praktyke het ook baie verbeter, ouens maak baie minder foute, maar ek bedoel, ons het kultivars gekry wat in die proewe, die goed skiet nou al by die 4 ton. Ons sukkel nog om met kommersieel droë land te kry, onder pivots kry ons al daai 4 ton skote in. So, as ek nou sommer net hier kyk, die oes wat hier agter staan, en wat jy nou in die Suid-Kaap sal sien, baie van die boere, ek bedoel, hier is nou 'n klomp boere hier, het onder 100 mil reën gehad vir die groeiseisoen. Nou as jy dit 8 jaar, 10 jaar terug, onder 100 mil, jy is nou nie oesie. En die mense gaan nog steeds 'n goeie oes hê. Nie 'n goeie, maar nog steeds oes. So, dit wys vir ons is definitief, ons is baie beter opgestel om hierdie verskillende klimaatstoestande te beheer. En ons sien, ons kan dit visueel sommer sien in die landbouomgewing al buite. Julle sal sien, soos wat Kelly net nou gesê het, is nou moeilik om daarvan af te sien, maar sodra ons 'n jaar gehad het wat die opbrengs gespike het, dan het ons altyd meer hektare die jaar net daarna gehad, en wat dit maar net vir ons gesê het, is dan die ouens meer geld gemaak met canola, dan het hulle meer canola geplant, maar die laaste 3 jaar, ek werk met 'n klomp studiegroepe ensovoorts, was canola actually die mees winsgewende gewas in die Suid-Kaap en Overberg vir 'n klomp boere. So nou dit is hoekom daai grafiek so lyk. As jy kyk, ons het van 2019 van 'n 94.000 ton oes gegaan na vir jaar behoort ons by die 300.000 ton te kom. So basies 3voudig vermeerder. Tiaan, as jy net dalk daar kan aangaan. Ja, so hier is nou maar net die hektare verspreiding per area. Ons praat van die Swartland, dis nou maar basies Klipheuwel tot by Eenekuil. Die Overberg vir ons is nou Botrivier tot by basies Riviersonne en Protem, en dan die Suid-Kaap nou weer van Protem af oos tot in Mosselbaai. Soos julle kan sien, verskriklik baie hektare in die Suid-Kaap. Een van die groot redes daar is oos van Riversdal verbou die ouens die gaarsie, so hulle is op 'n kort rotasie, canola koring. En in die Overberg is hier nog baie gaars ook, en in die Swartland is al verskriklik baie koring, daar is ook 'n baie groot uitbreidingsgeleentheid vir nog canola daarso. Ons kan maar net ook sien dat alles is op all-time highs, so alles is op basies op geskiedkundige hoogtepunte in terme van canola hektare. So ons kan maar aangaan, die canola opbrengste, dit is maar ook weer eens sal julle sommer sien daarvan 2020 af, dis basies waar ons die eerste heel groot spike sien, van daar af bly dit lekker hoog, en dit wys maar vir ons die kiek wat ons gekry met die verbeterde cultivars, en ons het ook nie te sleg reënval die laaste paar jare gehad nie. Ek kan maar aangaan. Ja, so hierdie is 'n baie interessante grafiek. Daar is baie detail, maar ek wil eintlik net julle moet fokus op die groen lyntjie, en wat dit nou maar net wys is, as ons gaan kyk van 2020 tot by 2025 is daar basies 100,000 hektaar wat in die saaibedryf bygekom het en canola het 'n baie groot rol daar gespeel omdat die ouens nou baie meer koring en gars, ons wil mos nou hê die hele saai pakkie moet werk. Jy kan nie net meer koring of gars. Jy moet daai rotasie, canola was aanvanklik ingebring as net 'n wisselbou gewas. So wat dit beteken het is maar net ons het die canola geplant om onkruid te bestuur, nie soseer geld gemaak nie. En nou die laaste paar jare doen die ouens goed finansiëel en toe kon hulle nog 'n klomp hektare in die wintergraan area inbring. Dis maar baie weidings wat weggeval het en dan ons noem het, wat in Engels is dit nou fallow land, so braklande wat die ouens nou kom plant. So dis great want dis mos nou value creation. Nou kan ons maar aangaan. Ja, en hierso, dis nogal so 'n interessante grafiek, is maar net om te wys, dis basies as jy die oeskatting vat, maal die gemiddelde prys wat daai jaar behaal is, en dit sê vir jou die waarde wat die gewas in die wintergraanstelsel gehad het oor tyd. Rooi is canola, swart, blou is gars en dan groen is koring. Daar's baie meer koring hektare in die Weskaap, maar soos julle kan sien, die waarde wat canola tans vir die tot op produsentvlak bied in die Weskaap is actually al meer as gars. So dit wys vir jou dat dit het van 'n baie lae basis afgekom na dit was 500 miljoen, nou sit by die 3 miljard. So dis wesenlik. En dis value creation. So ek kan maar aangaan na Dian. Ja, dis maar net ons sites julle, dis maar ons ons het 'n site in Swellendam is ons hoofkantoor, dan Moreesburg het ons ook 'n pers, Moreesburg se pers die Swartland se saad, dan in die Oeverberg het ons 3 silo's, Kriege, Rietpool en Kliptyl, dan het ons 2 voerolie aanlegte in Blackheath en Rodekop, Johannesburg, wat is al geskuif, en dan kokosnoot aanleg in Mosambiek. Ok, so julle hierso sommer so 'n video van hoe ons oliebottel, Dian, jy moet maar klik net gou op die play knoppie, anders wil hy nie vat nie. Asai. Asai, daar. Hier was klank by, ek kan nou nie sing nie, maar so hierdie is nou 'n volle geautomatiseerde olielyn. Ek dink daar is die spoed van ons internet, hy is nog besig om te download. Ek dink dis nou Dian, kan jy maar ek dink jy ons kan wag vir hierdie nie. Ja, maar dit gaan nou heeltyd so hak en tak. Ek dink ons gaan maar aan julle. Dian, kan julle dalk net aan die volgende skyfie so lank dalk gaan stop maar die video en dan uitsit daar load hy nou weer so bietjie, maar ja, dit gaan nie. Okay, ja, so die slides gaan nou nog 'n bietjie vashak want dit moet nog eintlik aflaai. Ek gaan nou maar sommer so aangaan met praat. Kelly, ek weet nie of jy dalk daar soos yes, so hierso is maar net ons kliënte van ons produkte en van ons brands. Julle moes al die Be Well gesien het in die winkels. Dit is Soil se brand en dan het ons ook ander goedjies waarmee ons doen nog hou, soos African Gold, dis waar ons net plaaslike olyfolie koop by produsente, om dan die olyfolie, die Suid-Afrikaanse olyf vir hulle 'n roetoemaker te gee vir local olyfolie produsente. Dan het ons die nuts about cooking, dis die coconut, Kaniga is die voerolie, en die Alpha Sun en Caterwell, dis die food services olie. Soos julle daar kan sien, dis 'n redelike klompie, dis net ons brand. Ons, ek dink as jy nou nog aangaan, dan as julle enetjie kan aangaan, ja, so daar kan julle sien, ons verpak ook vir 'n klomp aantal ander retailers, hulle produkte, Woolworths, Pick n Pay, Shoprite, wat maar net belangrik is vir julle dalk, canola olie se omega 3, omega 6 verhouding is die beste van alle olies, en so in 'n westerse dieet kan jy te veel omega 6 olie inkry wat inflammasie veroorsaak. Dit is hoekom jy canola olie moet kry, want dit onderdruk daai. En ja, dis ook endorsed deur Kanza en die Heart and Stroke Foundation, en dan al die canola wat in Suid-Afrika geplant word is GM-free. So ons is van die min lande wat nog net non-GM is. Jy kan maar aangaan. Ja, hier is ons kliënte, en daar is ons Ernst, hulle is daar so. Dis van ons key kliënte. So ja, baie nice mense om mee besigheid te doen. Jy kan maar aangaan. Dis maar net ons certificering, soos julle kan sien, dis 'n magdom certificerings wat jy moet aan voldoen om aan sekere van daai kliënte te voldoen. So ja, dis al die certificerings, belangrik dalk vir julle wat nou hier is, die Forfarmers, is daai ISCC, wat dit beteken is maar, dis International Sustainability criteria, wat ons boere basies evalueer om te kyk of hulle volhoubaar boer, en dan dit vir ons lewer, en dan kan 'n mens sê, die canola word volhoubaar geproduseer. So ja, dit is 'n baie oulike en 'n nice enetjie om daar te hê, en om aan hom te voldoen, is 'n verskriklike sterk sertifisering in die wêreld ook. Dit maak baie deure oop. Ek kan aangaan. Ja, okay, so dit, Kelly het net na verwys, die Canola Development Trust, so dis die skole, die heel naaste en hierso is seker Boontjieskraal, wat hier buite, soos jy nou Kaap toe sal ry, by op die N1, so by daai Boontjieskraal is daar ook onderwysers wat dan inkom en die kan nou lees en kan nou tel program behartig. Daaronder kan julle nou sien, Swellendam, Soil spandeer 'n ongelooflike klomp geld in die onmiddellike omgewing met opheffing, en om dit 'n beter plek vir ons almal te maak. Ja, en sommer hierso is net 'n oulike een van die maniere ons die prys ook stabiel probeer hou vir produsente is met uitvoere, laat ons produsente altyd 'n plek het om te lewer. Ons wil nie 1 jaar kom en sê maar Biso, julle kan nou net 'n 20 ton canola lewer, maar julle kan 'n 100 ton lewer. Julle kan lewer net soveel soos dat julle kan lewer, sal ons vat. So julle kan maar alles bring. Ons wil nie vir mense sê, maar jy kan net 'n 10 ton of 'n 20 ton. So met die uitvoer help dit vir ons om dan net ons oordragvoorraad te balanseer, so laat ons weer met leë silo's die volgende jaar sit. Ja daar, hierdie is maar net so 'n bietjie foto's van hoe dit daar gelyk het by die hawe. Dit was ook die ons het Sondag klaar gemaak, dit was ons 6ste boot, maar ons eerste boot in 2021 was ook die eerste balk graan uitvoer uit die Kaapstadse hawe waarvan ons weet. So dit was 'n redelike operasie, die eerste keer om dit te begin, maar ons is nou al redelik geoliede masjien. Ja, en dis maar dit, julle, dankie.
Thank you so much to Mr. Kelly Becker and his team for all the, hard work, the job creation, the sustainability that goes into it. We would also like to give you a small token of appreciation. Thank you very much. And Mrs. Karen, we didn't forget about you. So afterwards, we'll just ask you to pose for a nice picture, and then Umshlaba Wubisu will just hand that over to you. Thank you so much. Okay, and then we would like to call Mr. Willie Bester from AECI to the front. Just give him a nice warm round of applause. Thank you so much. Mr. Mr. Willie Bester is going to give us a bit of background and information on our seed and chemical supplier. He's our seed and chemical supplier. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Môre julle baie, dankie vir die geleentheid om hier te kan wees en met julle kan kom gesels. Ek gaan nie vandag baie lank praat nie, maar kom ons kyk hoe lank my woorde my kan bybly. Ek werk vir AECI Plant Health en Pioneer se verspreidingskant val onder AECI. So ons is bevoorreg genoeg om die Pioneer saad te kan versprei. Wat in my opinie een van die leiers in die mark is as dit kom by cultivar keuse. En soos Zander hulle tereg gesê het, die cultivars is op so vlak van verandering dat ons is baie opgewonde vir wat die toekoms gaan bring met cultivars. Die cultivars wat in die proewe is huidiglik in ons land en oor see lyk ongelooflik goed. En met huidige kommoditeitspryse en weer wat 'n mensie kan bestel nie, is dit baie belangrik om die hoogste opbrengs te kan kry met die hoeveelheid reënval en goed wat ons kan verander in ons kant, moet jy die hoogste opbrengs kan kry wat jy kan, en die cultivars gee dit regtig vir ons deesdae. Aan die Pioneer kant het ons 'n hele paar in die mark. Ons nuutste een wat medium na kort groeier toe is die PY421 C, wat staan vir 'n Clearfield cultivar. So jy kan seker 'n chemie op hom gebruik wat breëblare en sowel grasse beheer. En dan aan die medium kant het ons 44I94, dit is ook die cultivar wat ons hier geplant het, hier agter, op die hele 100 hektaar hierso. Die rede hoekom ons gegaan het vir hom is hy's 'n medium na medium lang cultivar toe, wat beter doen as jy langer in die seisoen reën kry. En hier teen die Bredasdorpberg kry ons gewoonlik bietjie beter reënval, en die cultivar behoort baie goed te doen. Ten spyte van die min reën vir jaar lyk die cultivar eintlik baie goed. En ek is nog steeds opgewonde om te sien wat ons gaan kry kom oestyd. Dan aan ons langer kant van ons groeiers het ons 45I95 en dan ook PY520TC. Die TC is 'n TT en 'n Clearfield cultivar gekombineer, so hy het 2 weerstandsgene ingebou. En dan het ons ook ons 429T, PY429T is ons nuwe cultivar, ons skoon TT, wat ook baie goed lyk. Gepraat van TT's, ek dink die mark gaan vorentoe baie sterk oorgaan na TT's toe, omdat ons begin sukkel met van die chemie om ons grasse te beheer. Soos Zander tereg gesê het, in die verlede was Canola 'n cultivar wat ons ingebring het om gras te beheer. Deesdae maak ons actually baie goeie geld met die cultivar, maar ons sukkel om die gras te beheer, want daar's nie nuwe chemie wat uitkom om ons grasse te beheer nie, so dit raak vir ons 'n probleem, maar by jou TT het jy ander chemie wat jy kan gebruik, wat dan jou grasse baie beter beheer. Aan die gewasbeskermingskant, ons is deur die hele proses op die canola van al die bespuitings is gedoen soos hulle moes. Ons het swartstam gespuit, ons het die onkruide gespuit, ons het 'n sclerotinia bespuiting opgesit. Ons gaan volgende week die laaste bespuiting op die canola opsit waar die wurms gaan wees. Ons sukkel met ruiterugmotlarwes in die area, baie erg vir jaar as gevolg van die droër weer. So dit sal ons laaste spuit dan nou wees op die canola. En dan wil ek net so vinnig aanraak op die uitdagings wat daar is deesdae as dit kom by canola, omdat ons soveel meer canola begin verbou in 'n korter rotasie, soos Ander ook gesê het, wanneer ouens sal plant koring canola, hulle elke tweede jaar is daar canola in. Is daar maar uitdagings wat saam met dit kom. Slakke is een van die groot uitdagings. Ons sukkel om die slakke te beheer. Soveel sodat ons al party plekke met meer as dubbel wat jou saadomkoste is, spandeer op slakpille, en dit is nog steeds onvolhoubaar. So ek dink ons gaan 'n bietjie van 'n revolusie sien as dit kom by hoe ons grond en ons bewerking en ons hele strategie rondom canola verbouing aan die grondkant gaan ons 'n verandering begin sien. Ek dink die no-till stelsels het ongelooflik gewerk en dit werk ongelooflik en dit bring hoër opbrengste, vogbewaring, al daai goed bring 'n tafel toe, maar saam met dit kom daar ook nuwe uitdagings. Maar maar ons as boere is innoverende mense en ons laat ons nie onderkry nie, so ons sal maniere kry om die gewas volhoubaar te verbou. En dis my storie. Ek sê vir julle dankie vir julle tyd en sterkte met die dag verder.
Baie dankie Willie Bester, soos hulle sê, 'n boer is 'n kan nie dood nie. Kan hom maar probeer met enigiets, maar is 'n kan nie dood. Right, so next on our list we have Mr. Ernst Relling, who's going to give us, speak to us about our market access. So for Mr. Ernst Relling, thank you very much. And Willie, you forgot your gift. If you can just come to the front, please. Sorry, jammer. Groot om verskoning, meneer. Groot om verskoning.
Baie dankie. Ja, maar hulle is net gou besig om die presentation op te sit. Right, goeiemôre almal. Ek wil julle net graag voorstel aan Canola Foods. En ek dink een van die redes hoekom ons hier is ons is een van die groter verbruikers van canola olie in die land. So Canola Foods, ons fabriek is in Boksburg in Johannesburg. En as jy nou die prentjies daarbo kyk, sal jy ons brand sien en ek dink almal ken Flora Stalk, Rama, Rondo, wat maar margarine is wat jy in alle supermarkte kry. En dan as ons kyk na daai twee aan die regterkant is goed wat ons meer in die food service industrie gebruik. So Meadowland is 'n dairy cream alternative en Marvello is wat hulle in meer in die industriële bakkerye in plekke gebruik. As ons na die volgende slide toe gaan, miskien net meer oor die geskiedenis van ons maatskappy. So Unilever het hierdie brands begin in 1954. En in 2017 het hulle besluit om globaal van margarine uit hulle portfolio ontslae te raak. En dit is waar Remgrow toe die brands gekoop het locally. So in 2019 het Canola begin as basically a solely owned subsidiary van Remgrow. So dit is waar ons maatskappy inpas. Dan in die volgende slide sal ek net vir julle vinnige video's wys. Almal wonder gewoonlik hoe margarine gemaak word en wat daar ingaan. Ek hoop die klank werk. Kom ons kyk.
Margarines are made with a few basic ingredients that everyone is familiar with. One of the main oils used comes from sunflower seeds. These are sustainably and locally sourced in the northern parts of the country. After harvesting, the sunflower seeds are transported to the refinery, where they are crushed to release the good oil
Alright, so as jy gaan kyk na die soos wat jy nou gesien het wat in margarine ingaan, dis hoofsaaklik palmolie en dan wat ons sagte olies noem wat canola en sonnebloem is. So ons as maatskappy het besluit ons wil betrokke raak in al daai value chains en al die olie areas wat aan ons verskaf. So as ons kyk na eerstens palmolie, omtrent 60% van die olie wat in margarine ingaan is palmolie, wat uit Maleisië uitkom. Palm groei net in baie warm areas, so dis basies Maleisië en Indonesië. En dat soos ek genoem het, 40% gaan in sagte olies, canola en sonnebloemolie. So as ons eerstens kyk na die palmolie kant van die besigheid, so ons het betrokke geraak by MSPO wat Malaysian Sustainable Palm is. En die rede daarvoor is palm het 'n baie negatiewe konnotasie in die wêreld. Dit gaan baie oor ontbossing, natuurlike woude wat afgekap word. So in terme van ons MSPO sertifikasie, ons is die eerste maatskappy in Afrika wat die sertifikasie gekry het en dit beteken ons kan ons palm gaan kyk presies waar dit vandaan kom. So daar's 'n IMSP trace stelsel en ons kan basies ons olie gaan terugtrek na die plantasie waar dit verbou is. MSPO is ook baie sterk in ontwikkeling van klein boere. Hulle kry ook toegang tot die mark en dan oor sustainability. So ons is nogal redelik trots op die sertifikasie wat ons gekry het. As ons oorgaan na die volgende slide toe. Aan die sonnebloemkant, ons is al sedert 2022 betrokke by die ontwikkeling van klein boere wat aan ons sonnebloemsaad verskaf. So ons verskaf lenings aan die boere en hulle lewer dan die saad teen die lening en wat oor is op die einde koop ons die saad van die boere. En dan, ja, soos julle weet, hierdie is die eerste jaar wat ons dan nou betrokke geraak het by Forfarmers. Aan die canola kant. Ja, en dan ook net aan die voorkant van die besigheid, so ons is by 'n company Canola wat basies waar ons mense in die catering industrie ondersteun wat ons produkte daar gebruik. En dan ook is ons betrokke by hierdie Dumor Foundation by 'n skoolprogram wat gaan oor education rondom nutrition in die vroeë stadiums. Baie dankie.
Kom ons geef vir meneer Ernest Helling 'n baie lekker klap. Ek kan sommer by my kom staan, meneer Helling. Ons wil net vir u baie dankie sê van hulle deel saam met Forfarmers die risiko en vir hulle marktoegang, so baie dankie meneer Helling. Volgende aan die beurt gaan Toneel Gevos voorstel.
Right, so someone that we've been waiting for most of the morning. I can see that she's getting very cold. So Mrs. Tolofelo, we're going to call you to the front, please. Tolofelo will be speaking to us about the funding of cooperatives, and she's our SEFTA relationship manager. So thank you very much. As I mentioned earlier, we've celebrated our 3rd year, but we're not yet close to realizing that the weather stays cold this time of the year. So thank you very much, Ms. Solofelo. I'm going to hand over to you. When you want, I'll move that for you, don't worry.
Should I use the podium? Good morning, everyone. Goeiemorgen. Oh, that's better. I can Afrikaans praat, but I'm speaking Afrikaans, so you get what I mean. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for the invitation from Forfarmers to come and participate in today's gathering. With my colleagues from SETFA, and we came in numbers because we do honor and respect what Forfarmers has done and what Forfarmers is doing. I'm just going to talk briefly about who we are at SETFA And so that when you see SETFA, I think most of the people, some of you don't even know, SETFA is a recently merged entity between CFA and CEDA. So you will no longer see the two separately, but you will see them as one, and we are now SETFA. So we are safe to say we've got colleagues from ex-CEDA and colleagues from ex-CFA, because we are one. So I just want to briefly tell you so that I can put in where we're coming from with Forfarmers. At SETFA, we've got two. We're doing funding in two-pronged way. We're doing funding for the non-financial support and the financial support. So on the non-financial support, that's where now you get your cooperatives being funded, being trained, assistant with compliance, incubation on how to run their businesses, hand-holding, all types of businesses, not only cooperatives, but all types of businesses that are registered with the CPIC. And then we've got another element of access to markets, where my colleague will talk about from our side. Then we've got the investment or the financial support. There we're talking about direct lending and wholesale lending. Direct lending entails you going to our offices, which are nationwide. We've got offices nationally, and that's where you go and say you don't have to make an appointment. You just go in and say, I need funding. I need to plant. I've got this, I've got that. I want to grow my business, and I've registered. Whether you're a startup or you're an existing, you can go to our offices and apply. That is what we call direct lending. And then we've got another aspect of wholesale lending. This is where Forfarmers and us meet. Wholesale lending. We use wholesale lending by partnering with institutions or companies like Newell's company, which is Forfarmers. Since we cannot be everywhere and we cannot help each and every one in South Africa who's looking for funding, and some we need partners who are experts in the field, like farming and whatnot. We do have the agricultural specialist, but then we cannot go to every area to go and give funds to. So we partner with Forfarmers. And what we did since 2021, Forfarmers has been our very good partner, and we have given them some funding which I cannot disclose, but that funding, and I want us to understand this type of partnership that we have with Forfarmers. Wholesaling money, we say Forfarmers, on our behalf, will you please lend them money to those farmers who are in need of money? Forfarmers is supposed to pay back that money so that we can give it to other people to lend. So in case where Forfarmers does not get back their money, that means it will not be able to pay back SETFA. And then it will make sure that then Forfarmers won't be able to help other farmers. So from our side, when we partner, there is what we call, what people think, perception, that when you get people like Forfarmers and partner with them to give out money on our behalf or to help the enterprises to grow their business, they think there's ownership, that we can't pay back. This money comes from government or something. But at the end of the day, we end up not having money to help more and more enterprises. We therefore request that Forfarmers is our partner. That's why we've got our cooperative that is successful, and that we are looking at the grain, we are looking at canola, because they've been funded. And this is the evidence of where SETFA money goes to. It will help you with the implements if you want to hire. It will help you with the seedlings if you want to plant. It will help you during the harvesting, taking you through the whole process from preparing the soil up until growing and harvesting. So we applaud partners like Forfarmers that are dedicated in supporting the farmers. And unfortunately, we want to grow their business, but unfortunately, there's a specific tight agreement that it's only in certain part of canola, maize. It depends on the seasons that they're having. So I just want to tell briefly. Year to date, in terms of their performance, Forfarmers being our partner was able to give about, year to date, about 24 million. Was able to assist the farmers with, I'm talking about this current, I'm not talking about going backwards. So they've done an immense job, and I would like to applaud them. And can we just clap hands for what Forfarmers is doing? And as SETFA, as a developmental funder, we have what we call Cooperative Development Support Program. This is now mainly for cooperatives, but it's a window that open and close. And that will assist as well in terms of the machinery, equipment, and all. And with the CDSP, you should be a South African for you to qualify for such funding. So we are going to help the existing cooperatives with the little fund that we have. Currently, we have only 60 million for 1 year, which is not enough. So we are partnering with the departments to help us build up the coffers, because cooperatives are doing an immense job, because ratio of a cooperative is 1:5 minimum. So we know one cooperative creates 5 jobs. So if we have, the more cooperatives we have, the more employment we are going to create. So the partners that are there to partner with us to say, you know what, let's put more money and then fund the cooperatives so that they can create more employment. It's one of the most sustainable jobs that can be created in South Africa through cooperatives with the model that we are currently using. So I have my colleague Litlatsa here, who is in another part now of SETFA, who works with the credit guarantees. Ndate Litlatsa works with the credit guarantees, but there is something, and it's a buzzword, I know, but it's for companies that are seeking for funding. So we do give guarantees. If you go to a normal commercial bank and then you apply for money, you need backup, you need security. We do have the credit guarantee that we can provide to enterprises with the banks. That is partnership, us and the banks. And I'm going to stop there because I've just alluded the relationship. That's why we are a team. We are the bestest team. And I'm going to call my colleague Ambrose, who is an expert in terms of the term access to market, but in a different context of the access to market. I'm going to allow my colleague Ambrose to take over and talk through it. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Let's try again. Goeiemorgen, dames en heren. Sounds better now, right? Okay. Thank you, Zulu, for the overview that you gave and the feedback in terms of the partnership we have with Forfarmers. My name is Ambrose, and I'm heading programs at SITFA. And one of the programs that we run is Export Development Program. In the Export Development Program, what we do, we assist MSMEs. There's a new term now, people call it SMME, but now we refer it now as MSMEs. I think it's a new buzzword that is making the rounds internationally. It's still the same words, but they just twisted them. They started with the micro, and then small, and then they come with medium enterprises. So in this program or export development, we supporting businesses with trade facilitation. It was a pleasure coming here and seeing this green and gold of canola. And I was even saying to my colleague, there's a lot of good work that is happening here. But as SITFA, we need to ensure that we come in. I know there's funding that we provide, but we also need to make sure that we assist in terms of export development, because when you produce stuff, you don't only want to produce for the local, you also want to produce for international markets, because what you grow here, it's actually needed outside. So in our program, there's a lot of training that we do. Our specialists will come and assess your business, and once they assess your business, because there's an export readiness assessment tool that we use, and then after that, they will create a project file for you in terms of the level of the business, because there's 3 areas that we look at. Normally, we've got the startups, those that have ideas to export, and we have those that are already, in business, but they're looking for new markets. And then you have those that are already exporting, but they also need other markets. You see what is happening in America now. As a country, we need to find new markets for our SMMEs. So we do a lot of training, and then from them, we support businesses to go to exhibitions as well, or inward missions and outward missions, where we pay 100% for you to participate at that event. And then when you come back, we also have mentorship. And that mentorship, it's a 6-month mentorship where we look at whatever leads or other business opportunities that you might have discovered in the places where maybe you might have gone. And then we also make sure that there's a lot of funding to support your product development as well. And then when I looked at this, because I don't want to take too much of your time, I looked at the area and I said, this is a primary co-op. We need to assist a co-op to be a secondary and be a tertiary at the end, so that what you produce here, you not only take into the silos, but you look at creating your own, agro-processing, a plant where what you produce here yourselves, you can have, a byproduct that you export to other countries as well. And I just also want to touch, in the interest of time, on the opportunities that canola or other of the products that you have are needed. There's the export opportunities for canola farmers that are existing in the global oil and animal feed, particularly in the Indo-Pacific region and the European Union. I know most of our farmers are already focusing on the US and the Americas market, but there's a lot of opportunities that are available in the Indo-Pacific region and European Union, where demand for oilseed product is growing, and farmers can leverage demand for canola as a substitute for other oils and capitalize on growing feeds in industries in countries like Indonesia, the Philippines, and Vietnam, and other significant markets, including Japan, because they're also, looking at canola as an alternative for creating or for producing oil. Mexico is also another one where there's opportunities for and the growth of domestic biofuel industries also creates new opportunities. So as I mentioned earlier, the key international markets and demands are Indo-Pacific. This is a very large region and a growing market, with China being a major consumer and other nations like the Philippines, as I mentioned earlier, Indonesia, Vietnam, showing potential growth in their feed industry. You've got Europe, the EU is a significant importer of canola, making it a crucial market to explore as well. And then you've got, as I mentioned, well, the United States is one of those, but you also have Japan, which is also another significant importer of oil. Mexico also comes in as that. So as a business and as farmers, you've got a lot of opportunity in terms of export. And then as SITFA, we are available to take you through those trades and make sure that you access those markets. And in the interest of time, let me pause there. And I want to thank you for inviting us and the opportunity that you've granted us. Thank you so much.
Kom ons geef hulle nog 'n lekker hande klap. Ons wil baie dankie sê aan die SETFA team wat vir ons vanoggend kom ondersteun het. Baie dankie. Het net 'n foto vat. Asai. Dames en here, vandag is dit vir ons 'n besonderse voorreg om ons eie emissie van landbou-ekonomiese ontwikkeling en toerisme by ons te verwelkom. Dr. Ivan Meyer, welbekend vir sy toewyding en landbouontwikkeling, sy passie vir gemeenskapbetrokkenheid en sy visie om landbou as 'n sleutelrolspeler in die provinsie se ekonomie te versterk. Kan ons 'n warm handeklap gee vir ons eie MEC, Dr. Ivan Meyer. Ons kan 'n beter handeklap gee, dames en here.
Goedemiddag dames en heren, good afternoon everybody. I was just asking her if I am in Bredasdorp or in Napier, because the mayor of Napier is in the house. And if I don't greet her, she sent me back to Cape Town. And I'm so happy to be here. And I want to thank all our partners, also Forfarmers. And I want to thank the people, and I met now also the CFO. Where is he? But he's there, he's doing his work. Thank you very much, and all the support that was given to the farmers. I have now met Mary Mertz. Where is he? I wanted to come forward, please, because in my culture, I will tell you about my culture. You don't know my culture? Ah! Wow! Wow! So sy is hier vir Sally. Sy's gevat in Aniston. Wow! I'm so happy that the man loves his wife, because love changes everything. Wow! So it is the fish for the mother-in-law that brought her to you, I now know. Okay. Anybody wants to get in love in this town? You must catch fish. Because fish opens the doors. I love it when you say, hallelujah. Thank you, sister. It's lovely. Sister Mary? Mertz. Thank you for your leadership, and thank you for your support, and thank you for your members, but also thank you to SIDA that just spoke. They brought a beautiful message. I've met also the chairman of Forfarmers. Where's the doctor? Dr. Zulu. Thank you very much, Dr. Zulu, for the work that you and your team are doing. I really appreciate. But I think Dr. Zulu, I think perhaps Izapa. Dr. Zulu moet ook staan. Ons gaan nie nou hoor waar hy vasgevang nie. I want to thank you because what we see when organizations succeed is where there's partnership and where there's celebration. Today is a day of celebration, but we celebrate the partnerships. And last night I attended a function, and the theme of that function was actually connecting with people and stay together. So this is about staying together, working together. We call it PC, partnership and collaboration. And I want all those people who are involved in this project behind us, whether you are a member, whether you're directly and indirectly involved, I want you to please stand right now. Can you please stand? Everybody that is involved in this project, that is partnering with this project, where are they? The farmers. Wow. This is what partnership does. Partnership tells us if you want to walk alone, but if you walk fast, you walk alone. But if you want to walk far, you walk together. And I think we are indeed today better together. And I really want to thank you for your partnership and collaboration. But one thing is also clear. When there's more partners, there's always more trouble. And that's why you need a gesindheid. Wat is gesindheid in Engels? You need the attitude. And the attitude is caring and compassion and listening to people. And so, Sister Mary and Pastor Zulu, thank you for partnership and collaboration, because that is what we need in this world. We don't need me, myself, and I. We need to say, not I did it, but we did it together, and all the partners. And I want to thank you. I think they deserve a big round of applause. Thank you. Yeah. I must go on before the fisherman comes in, uninvited in my speech. I want to thank the municipality, Cam, and my friend Karen here, the deputy mayor, for assisting and making this land available for the farmers. In the Western Cape, we have 17,000 farmers. I took a break about a month ago. I went to Germany and I met the president of the Bavarian Farmers Association. And I thought, I'm taking a break. I told him we've got 17,000 farmers in the Western Cape. And I asked him, how many farmers do you have in Bavaria, our sister province in Germany? He said, I've got 100,000 farmers, Mr. Swart. Ek dink, wow, die ou beat my nou. Ek vra vir hom, hoe groot is jou plase? How big are your farms? He said 26 hectares. I said, that's not a farm. I asked, how many workers are there? He said, my wife, my daughter, my son, my other child. I said, we've got big farms. How big is this farm? 100 hectares. 120 hectares. So I have now invited that man from Germany to come to Nampo, Deputy Mayor. And in this week I got the message. He's coming to Nampo in 2026. We have invited him. I want him to see what a farm looks like. Because I told him 26 hectares, it's my yard. That man is going to get a shock, because I'm also going to take him to Laingsburg and Beaufort West and Elim. Mr. Swart, I moet sien hoe julle daar boer. Because I think what we now see all over the world. There's war in Europe. There's unhappiness in the United States. A government was overthrown yesterday in Nepal. They burned the house of the Prime Minister. They burned the woman who was married to a former Prime Minister alive in the house. The world is unstable. There's instability. 2 years ago, I met a minister of agriculture of the Netherlands. His name is Mr. Piet Adema. I asked him, Mr. Piet, how is farming in the Netherlands? I said, dat gaan nie lekker nie. I said, what's the problem? I said, the farmers came together and they established a boere burgerlike beskerming. I said, we don't have that and we don't want that. He asked me, what do we have? I say, we have BBS, boere burgerlike samenwerking. Sister Zulu, Sister James, boere burgerlike samenwerking. With SIDA, with Forfarmers, Western Cape, with the grain organizations, with the locals, with the mentors, and Case IH. I just came now from them. They're doing fantastic work. Where's Case? I want to thank you. Can we give them a big round of applause? This is their equipment. The world is in trouble. The world is in turmoil. Yesterday, a young man made a speech and he was shot dead in America. It is sad. Nobody must ever rejoice when somebody is killed. But I see that if you don't have love and compassion in your heart, that is going to happen more. And we pray that our country will never happen through that, because our farmers understand the word landbou. Bou die land. That's the job of a farmer. Bou die land, landbou. And today we are here to celebrate the farmers. And I look at this, I can see the harvest. I can see it will be fruitful. 2 days ago, I attended one event at Nampo, and we opened the event with a scripture reading from Psalm 65. And they said, let there be joy and let the people sing. I can see the harvest, and that's why we are seeing the joy here today, and people will be singing. And now I want to conclude by asking those young people to come forward. Those young people, please join us here. Farmers walk fast, not like that. No farmer walk at that speed. You will have hunger in your nation if you walk like that. Jy gaan hongersnood kry as jy stap teen hy spoed. And by the way, farmers wake up 4 o'clock in the morning. That's why I have some difficulties to work with some other national departments, because they woke up 10 o'clock. Farmers wake up early in the morning. I'm so happy that this team of young people are here, because agriculture is well and alive. Agriculture now uses, at this Nampo, we use precision agriculture. There's no more guesswork whether there is an insect, whether the plant is healthy or unhealthy, whether the crop will be successful or not successful. We're using technology. It's called precision agriculture. So we use in the Western Cape, we also have technology called Fruit Look. Fruit Look is microsatellites that take photo images of the land like this, and that satellite where you sit in your office with your computer, and that satellite image will tell you that spot and that third row, the fourth plant is sick, it's not getting enough water. So we want you to prepare for precision agriculture. There's 50 different careers in agriculture. Agriculture is 11% of the economy of the Western Cape. The agriculture creates the most jobs here in the Western Cape. We have 236,000 agri workers. We are the only province that have an agri worker competition in South Africa. When you're a winner of that competition, we take you out and you go with us to the Netherlands. In the Netherlands, we take you to see in the shop where your products are from Bredasdorp. We take you to the supermarkets. We take you to Rotterdam, the harbor in the Netherlands, where your fruit is being imported. And so from there we take you to Germany to go to the biggest fruit festival in the world called Fruit Logistica in Berlin. As a farm worker, you end up in the biggest fruit festival in Berlin. From there you meet farmers from around the world. So don't say, ek is maar net hier van Bredasdorp. You know, farmers never speak like that. Farmers say the seed that I plant now will eventually come up. It will produce. It will go to Cape Town Harbor. It will go on a ship. It will go to Europe. It will land at Rotterdam Harbor. And it will go to the cold storage. It will go to France, to Germany. And people will eat my products. That's how a farmer speaks. A farmer don't say, ooh, dis saam swaar. Ooh, die oes is die lekker. Die reën was maar swaar. Die bank wil nie die financiering gee nie. So for that we have what we call blended financing. SIDA, just turn around, Small Enterprise Development and Finance Agency. So they are there here to uplift you, to help you. Tonight, if you go to TikTok, you're going to see a video of yourself. And there's a drone there. They take photo images of what's happening here today. So if you want to be famous, become a farmer. If you want to be on TikTok, become a farmer. If you want to go to Facebook, become a farmer. If you want to go international, become a farmer. If you want precision agriculture, become a farmer. If you want to have a job that changes your life, become a farmer. If you want to drive, look around. In that thing, there's a computer. In that thing is satellite connection. In that thing is a radio. In that thing, you can see what's happening at the back, in front, on the other side. When you plant exactly this perfect depth, die diepte, die rechte zaad, die rechte afstand. And so I see that they are young farmers. And I want you to join Mama Mary one day, because they know how to farm. They have a passion for farming. And so the future of agriculture looks bright. We have 3 agricultural schools, Oakdale, Boland, and Augsburg in Glen William. They teach animal science, they teach plant sciences, they teach soil sciences, and they teach climatology, understanding the impact and the weather conditions. So next time, you know what I see in life? When I see somebody walk on a farm, en hy skop 'n pyp, en die pyp se water bars, en hy stap aan, then I tell my wife, that boy didn't study agriculture. Because if you walk on a farm, and you see a pipe, water is leaking, you report it to the farm manager, or you fix it, because you understand the value of water. You don't kick it, so that the water, when you become a farmer, your life changes. And do you know, you don't have to own a land. You can buy, jy kan vye koop, dan maak jy vye jam. En jy kan die jam uitvoer. En so, agri-processering is ook vir ons belangrik. I'm so happy. What is the name of your school? Albert Meiber, Bredasdorp. Wat is julle skoolhoof se naam? Ken julle nie die hoofie? Wat gaat daar aan? As 'n nuwe hoof, okay. Anders het ek nou die minister van Education gefoon. En gesê his problems. But dis 'n nuwe hoof. I want to conclude. I want to thank the organizing committee of this event, the people that has put this event together. I want to thank the municipality. And talking about the municipality, the best thing anybody can do for agriculture anywhere in the world is to have a functional municipality. My heart bleeds when I go to the Free State. All the municipalities in the Free State are dysfunctional. One municipality is called Matsabeng. I met farmers like this, and one black farmer raised his hand. I thought, what is he now going to ask me? I'm from the Western Cape. He said, Minister, my biggest problem on my farm is the municipality dump their refuse at my gate of my farm. I said, it can't be. A municipality job is to create an environment for farmers. I want to thank the municipality. The best thing anybody can do, you don't even need a minister, but the one thing you need a functional municipality to work with the farmers for the building plans, for the refuse collection, for electricity, for support, for road infrastructure. Every year we do a study. We say, what is the growth potential of towns and regions? And then we put the best infrastructure there. Do you know, when I go to Nampo in the Free State, I can't drive like you drove here today. And so I want to thank the district municipality of Overberg. I want to thank Cape Agulhas municipality for supporting these farmers. And I want to thank the farmers for working together with the municipality. That's the best thing you can do for farmers everywhere in the world, because a municipality must do 4 things: water provision, electricity provision, refuse collection, very importantly, and sanitation. If you have those 4 things in and around agriculture and good road infrastructure, then you have people that can help you. So, Sister Mary, before we get to Arniston, I want to thank you for your leadership and team. And Dr. Zulu, thank you very much for partnering with us. And this is a celebration. This is the moment of joy and happiness. And thank you, Case IH. And greetings to Stefan. I was just there by Jack this morning. Great partners, efficient partners, and effective partners. Thank you, farmers, because we in the Western Cape have the best farmers in South Africa. Thank you, and may God bless you. Thank you.
Kan julle net so vinnig staan? Kan julle, ons gaan net vinnig 'n foto vat. Minister Ivan Meyer, jy kan net so staan. Kan ons die kou opvra om net buite te staan, en dan gaan ons vir Suster Mary vra om daai lieflike pakkie vir die minister te oorhandig. Kom ons gee vir die minister nog 'n lieflike handeklap. Maar nou kan julle nie sien nie. So ja. Wat klein is ja. So daar so. As hy. Kom maar net so.
I think we can do a bit better than that. Let's give them a nice round of applause. Thank you so much, Mr. Minister Ivan Meyer. Thank you to the Umhlaba Wubisu team. Thank you, Albert Meiberg High and Secondary School. Thank you so much for your time. And thank you for the time of Mariki and the rest of the team. Thank you so much. Okay, just as a part of our demonstration, we're going to call Mr. Olwagen and his team for our demonstration, Andre, and Henku. Can Henku also just come to the front, please? Okay, no, Henku is not dressed for the opportunity. Okay, we just want to thank Minister Ivan, MEC. Thank you for your time. Where is he now? Thank you for your time. I heard that you were on a very tight NAMPU schedule. So we're just going to do our demonstration quickly. I'm going to hand over.
Goeiemôre aan almal. Ja, weer eens dankie. Kees IH het laas jaar het ons saam met minister Ivan Meyer het ons hande gevat. So net vinnig van Kees IH se kant af, enigiets van klein opkomende boere tot ons gevorderde kommersiële boere. 45 perdekrag tot 'n almagtige 715 perdekrag knaktrekker wat 'n risverband opsie het. So waaroor gaan Kees IH? Kees IH gaan oor die boer en hoe die masjiene geontwerp op. So waar ons op fokus is 3 sleutelwoorde, is tegnologie in ons masjiene, op ons masjiene en om ons masjiene. So wat dit beteken is, die tegnologie in die masjiene is die ontwerp. Die engine, die radkas, die vooras, die agteras, waar die komponente sit op die masjiene. Tegnologie op die masjiene is waar die skerms, die GPS ontvangers, daai goeders vir ons, die tegnologie wat jy op die masjien kan sit. Maar die belangrikste is dink ek die tegnologie wat om die masjien gegenereer word. Dis die data maak wat ons genereer en bymekaar maak om ingeligte besluite te maak vir volhoubare boerdery. So Kees IH hierso agter ons het ons net een van ons hoogloopspuite. Hy kom van Brazil af, so ons het fabrieke reg oor die wêreld waar ons masjiene inbring. Hierdie ene wat ons hierso het is van Brazil af. Hy is 'n baie meganiese spuit. Jy kan hom tegnologie opsit, jy kan hom gevorder maak dat hy ook vir jou kan slim boer. Maar hierdie masjien hier agter is baie eenvoudig, bekostigbaar en ek sal sê vir enige groot kommersiële boer wat intree vlak masjiene soek waar jy oorskuif van 'n sleepspuit af na 'n self aangedrewe spuit, kan 'n mens definitief daarna kyk. Ek genoem het die hoogloopspuite, daar's masjiene wat self kan ry, daar's masjiene wat vir jou die data kan genereer. Hierdie een sit seksie per seksie af, die groter masjiene kan vir jou nozzle per nozzle afsit. Sjoe, dit was naby. So ons gaan vir julle net vinnig hierso 'n demonstrasie wys op die Kees IH se masjien wat hierdie een vir julle kan bring na die partytjie toe. So geniet die demo en as daar enige vrae is, asseblief kom praat met ons. Soos ek genoem het, enigiets van trekkers, stroopers, spuite, alles kan ons vir julle aanbied. Baie dankie julle.
Okay, just to refer back to our protocol, I know that we've had a few glitches, but I'd like to ask Mr. Lawrence Bale, President of Senako, thank you very much. Thank you, and apologies for deviating from the program.
You're welcome.
We'll give you an extra bottle, sir. My humblest of apologies, the minister was quite adamant about him speaking.
I spoke to him.
I hope that we are on good foot, sir.
No.
Can I offer you my clipboard?
No.
Just for your papers, because they're going to blow away.
No.
Good morning. I'm sorry we are aware that some of the delegates are already on their way. But just briefly, so that we know how we're going to work, so that we don't have to work in silos, we need to work together. That's very, very important. And then let me acknowledge the protocol that I greet you all. I might make a mistake of not indicating others, but all of you, I greet you all. My presentation is very, very brief. What has been prepared, I will no longer speak about all things that has been prepared by my office to come and speak about. The important is about life. It's about life that we need land, we need water. Very, very important. And we need skills, we need collaboration. And from SEVDA point of view, we need to work with sitters. We need to work with sitters for the purpose of the skills and knowledge that we must transfer to our people. One of the best reasons why I'm here, cooperatives, is because we need to work together. Our job is very simple. I'm from the body called SANACO. SANACO is the apex body in South Africa that represent the aspirations and create a conducive environment for cooperative to exist. We lobby and advocate on your behalf. So if you go to a cooperative that is successful, that is working, it's a pleasure on our side. And we are going to be seen by what you do. Cooperative is not a certificate. Cooperative is where you work and see the production, the processing, the manufacturing, the branding and export that goes to the customers to consume. And that's how we need to work with that. And we're happy that you are transferring the skills to the youth and other people. And there's only cooperative that concern about the lives of the people because of its principles, especially principle number 7, concern for community. It's very, very important because whatever we do, we respond on what our people are facing and the challenges that our people are facing. It is in that regard that today here, we want to meet with the cooperatives. And we want to say to these companies now in terms of the law act, you are allowed to come together as 2 companies and form a cooperatives. And that's what we want to recruit you, we want to lobby you to come into that process. Because the skills that you have that will we request that we transfer that to the cooperatives. With that, we are saying we need to do a partnership and we want to assist yourselves. Is this working? Is it working? Oh, thanks very much. I've got a union voice. We are requesting companies that are doing production and processing and manufacturing to partner with cooperatives. And we want to partner with yourselves to make sure that you come together as different firms and then come together and form a cooperatives. We want to do that with yourselves so that you assist other cooperatives, because principle number 6 of cooperatives says cooperation amongst others. It means that we are going to cooperate with other cooperatives. It is on that note that before I go here, the mission is to make sure that we recruit yourselves and work with others. In terms of the trading and exporting of the cooperatives, we are small. We cannot be compared to yourselves. And we can't be proud without yourselves. We are coming to yourselves. We want you. Assist us. Assist our cooperatives. One of the biggest challenges that we are going to have, we are going to engage with the SEVDA and others, is to go to other provinces and go and assist them to be big like yourselves. That's why we're here, to take your skills and knowledge and transfer to others. In the Exodus, chapter 18, verse 18, they say, when you are alone, you can't feed this nation. But when you have many cooperatives and many companies, then you can feed the nation. Alone, you can't make it. But with others, we can make it. It is on that regard. Bible. It's there in the Bible. It's there in the Bible. Because when you are alone, you suffer. You'll work the whole day alone just to make sure the people are alive. But if you teach others, then you will be many people that will be working and transfer to skill to other people. So all of you will be production. The price will go low. People will not suffer. And the laborer will be more cheap. I don't want to to talk too much, but we want to make sure that companies, these that are here in this Western Cape, to come together as primaries, form secondary cooperatives. Come together as secondaries and make them tertiary cooperatives. By that, we'll be empowering and feeding our people. Agriculture is life. Agriculture is eating. You can't do anything without eating. We have fishery cooperatives amongst ourselves. I'm here for you as well. We want to use our ocean for production and serve our people. It is an economic activity. Ocean economy is there in the act now. So what we need to do, we must make sure that we lobby for you, we advocate for you, especially for packaging, processing, and serve for the people. That goes to the clients. So that by doing that, as many as you are, the prices will go down to be affordable. And it means that will create more jobs. I want to share with you, if you support cooperatives, you support a number of families, a number of people. You cooperate with them. There's peace, there's harmony, and there's laughter, and everybody eats. And that's what we want. That's what we are here. Companies, cooperatives, agricultural, I'm here to see yourselves, and I'm here to engage yourselves and take this matter up. I'm going to come back here again with SEFDA and my team for the papers to make sure that we do paper trail and we register yourself as urgent as possible so that we practically, not talking, serve our people from our hearts. I was talking to your minister now, provincial minister, MEC that side, to host and the structure of cooperatives in this province. They are going to support that. So that the structure should do, that's where we're organized, that's where we are one. And we must make sure that we do that work together. And then program director, I think I've spoken is too much. You can, take your mic and make sure that I use some left minutes for interaction and interact with cooperatives that are here physically, work with the fishery cooperatives, work with the companies. What I said, it's a program that we are going to do. We are going to utilize yourself, Menier. We are going to utilize yourselves with the skills. And cooperatives of the agriculture, please come. The fishery also, please come. The fishery cooperatives as well. You represent companies, please come. You represent companies. These we are going to do together. We are going to work together. No, please, you may take. You may take. Hey, Briggs. Wa o sa je phone ya ka ile le nna wa mfoda dinepe. Ke na le batho ba di koporasi. Sevda. I think you can see yourself that we are going to have our smaller caucus meeting for the contacts that we need to work together and able to arrange the conference in this particular province to have a structure that speaks on your behalf. People that are there to represent yourselves. And we are going to make sure that SEFDA, we really appreciate this moment. Farmers and woman, I saw by yourself. I saw you. Where's Papa? Where's Papa? Papa is gone. Oh, he made it quick. No, thanks very much. You can take your mic. I really thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Lawrence. Thank you for everyone. We just want to have one nice image with one big picture. Thank you so much once again, Mr. Lawrence. Sorry for deviating from the program slightly. Okay, with everyone being up, we're going to continue with our demonstration from Mr. Henku. our demonstration with the case equipment. So you're more than welcome if you want to get up and move a bit closer. You're more than welcome, not too close though.
When you move, there's a freedom from your hips up to your eyes. Patron saint of the season, yeah, you were built for mid-July. You got the glow of the sunset, you got the rush of the ocean waves, burning high like it's wanted. You make it feel like summer again, again. With your skin soft as ice cream, yeah, you melt under my touch. And with your kiss strong as lightning, you got me falling right back in love. You got the glow of the sunset, you got the rush of the ocean wave. You're burning high like it's wanted. You make it feel like summer again, again. You make it feel like summer again, again. And we both know that it's probably not gonna last forever. In the blink of an eye, May turns into September. When we look back at all the things that we could remember, I want to remember you.